What's happening guys, it's Abhinav from PhoneBunch and this is the Gionee A1 Plus with a massive 6-inch display, dual rear cameras, a 20 megapixel front camera and a 4550 mAh battery. This phone also comes with 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of onboard storage, running on the MediaTek Helio P25 octa-core processor. So let's open up the box and see what exactly we get inside. So that's a Gionee A1 Plus right up top with that massive display and battery. You also get 2-year warranty on the phone, which is really brilliant. Now, you get a SIM ejector pin within the box, some documentation, and some goodies as well, including a screen protector and a silicone case. Now, this phone also supports fast charging. You get a fast charger within the box, along with a micro USB data syncing and charging cable. No USB Type-C here. Then you get a headset within the box as well. I'll check that out in our full review. So folks, here's the Gionee A1 Plus. It has that massive 6-inch full HD display up front. Now I've started booting up the phone, and while it does that, let's have a look around it. On the left of the phone, you have the SIM tray. Now this is a hybrid SIM card slot, so you can either use 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and 1 micro SD card. There's 64 gigs of storage, which is plenty. At the top of the phone, you have the 3.5mm audio jack. On the right of the phone, you have the volume rocker and power button. Both are very sturdy and they do offer good feedback. The power button has a slight orange accent, so a good design detail there. At the bottom of the phone, you have the single speaker, micro USB port and the microphone. Moving to the back, you have the 13 and 5 megapixel dual cameras, dual LED flash and the Gionee branding. The phone actually feels quite good to hold in hand. The sides do taper in a little bit, which does make it a bit easier to grip. It is a bit of a heavy phone, but given the battery and display, that is a given again. Now you have a bright 6-inch display up front. It is quite sharp. Good color reproduction, and as you can see, very solid color reproduction. You also have a 20 megapixel camera up front with a bright LED flash, a fingerprint sensor just below the display which really works very fast. The fingerprint sensor is also a button so that you can press it, but it doesn't require to be pressed while unlocking the phone. The camera too captures images very quickly. I didn't notice any shutter lag, and you have that portrait mode available here, which uses the dual camera functionalities, which you can use to create an artificial bokeh similar to what you get with DSLRs. You also have a professional mode using which you can pretty much control everything about an image. The front-facing camera is quite impressive. It captures quite a lot of detail, and the rear camera too has decent color reproduction. You can see the images captured here. There's some good amount of detail over here too. Moreover, the bokeh effect is quite pronounced here, as you can see in these images. Now the camera will definitely make or break this phone, so I'll take an in-depth look at it in our full review. With that, let's get to software. So this phone runs on Android 7.0 Nougat with Amigo OS skin on top. So you see quite a bit of difference than stock Android. All the apps are laid out on the home screen, and you do get quite a bunch of pre-installed apps here as well. There are some games in here too. But thankfully, most of this bloat is uninstallable, so there is not a lot of junk on this phone. If you swipe from the bottom of the phone, you have your notification quick toggles as you see. So that is a bit of a difference again from stock Android. Overall, the performance on this phone and the UI is actually quite lag-free. There are some neat features like double tap to wake, which we have become quite used to with these custom skins on Android. Now you get about 50 gigs of storage out of the box, and we had about 2.4 to 2.5 gigs of RAM free, which is plenty for multitasking. Overall, the phone didn't hiccup even a little bit when I pushed it with several apps in the background, even while multitasking with a video playing in the background and web browsing or any other app. I didn't notice any lag. With that, I also wanted to highlight one more feature. This phone comes with dual speakers, so you have a speaker in the earpiece and at the bottom of the phone. Those are really loud. Now with that, let's end this video. Overall, the build quality on the phone is really solid. It performs well, but the camera and the battery life would make or break this device. That is something which I'll cover in our full review. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment, like and share as well. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.